All right, IM3 classes. Moving on to a new unit all about polynomial operations. Before we get into adding and subtracting polynomials, the main part of the lesson today, what we're going to talk about is what is an actual polynomial. We're going to start off with what is a monomial. So mono means one, poly means many. So a monomial is the single version of a polynomial. We're going to talk about polynomials in a second, but a monomial, they are numbers, variables, or the product, meaning multiplying numbers or variables together of those two. So what monomials do not have, and this makes it a little bit easier to identify if it's monomial or not. If it has any of these things in there, it is not a monomial. So monomials do not have fractional or negative exponents or variables in the bottom of a fraction. So let's look at some examples. Which of these are monomials? X, that is a variable, monomial. 3, that is a number, so that is a monomial. 2x squared, that is the product of a number and a variable. Exponents are fine. So 2x squared, yes, that is a monomial. 5 over x, not a monomial because it is x in the bottom of the fraction. Cannot have x in the bottom of a fraction or variable in the bottom of a fraction. 4 plus 2x. So that is adding, that does not make it a monomial. Each of those individually, so 4 would be a monomial and 2x would be a monomial, but add them together, this thing as a whole is not a monomial. That would be a binomial. Negative x squared y to the 7th. Yes, that is a monomial. 4 times x to the negative 3, no, because the negative exponent. X over 2, this one's fine. Fractions are okay as long as the x or the variable is in the top of the fraction. All right, so x in the top, it's fine. X in the bottom, not a monomial. And then the last one, 3x to the 1/2, no fractional exponent, so not a monomial. So moving on to polynomials. Polynomials is just when you add 2 or more monomials together. So to identify polynomials, look at each term. So it's 3x squared up monomial, yes. 4x monomial, yes. Minus 2, is that a monomial? Yes. Since each of those things are monomials, when they're added together, that makes it a polynomial. 3x to the negative 5th is not a monomial, so it doesn't matter what the rest are. Since that's not a monomial, this is not a polynomial. Last one, 2xy minus 7y plus 3x. Yes, those are all monomials, so this is a polynomial. Moving on, so the degree of a polynomial, we'll be looking at the degree. What you're looking at is the highest numbered exponent or the highest sum of exponents. So this one real simple. Look, the highest exponent is 2. So this has a degree of 2. When you're here, x, there's no exponent on there, but when it's a variable, it actually has an exponent of 1. So this has a degree of 1. No exponent means there's not going to, or no variable here, that means there's no exponent. So this has a degree of 0. All right. And then if we look at this one, a bunch of them, highest exponent right here is 7. So this has a degree of 7. I feel like, yeah, there's the one I was looking for. So here, if you have more than one variable in a term and they have 2 different exponents, you would add these together. So 3 plus 2, the degree is 5. Moving on. So the correct order to write a polynomial is by descending exponents. Which of these is correct? So 4, 3, 2, that'd be 1, 0. So yes, that is correct. On the bottom, it goes 1, 1, 2, 0, 1. Not correct. So descending order, biggest to smallest. All right, so here we're actually going to get into the work of it. Adding. We're going to add polynomials. All you do when you're adding polynomials is you're combining like terms. So find the like terms. I'll highlight. So starting off, we have 4b squared plus b squared. Add those together. Remember, even though you can't see it, there's a 1 there. So 4v squared plus 1v squared is 5v squared. Right. Then we have negative 4v. So keep that negative with it, and then minus v. So negative 4v minus 1v is negative 5v. So that's combining the pink ones. And then last 1, and then you keep that minus with the 8. So that's 1 minus 8 is negative 7. And that's it. Just combine the like terms. So that is 5v squared minus 5v minus 7. Okay, another example. Find the like terms. They're all out of order, so just be careful when you're looking through here. So starting off, I'm going to start off with the largest numbered exponent. So we write our answer in the correct way, descending order. So here I'm going to start with the cubes. So negative 5x cubed plus negative 8x cubed. That's going to be negative 13x cubed. Next, I have 4x squared plus 4x squared. That is positive 8x squared. And then the next biggest is 4x. No like term with that one, so I just do plus 4x. And then minus 1 on the end, no like term on the minus 1. So just minus 1 at the end. Again, make sure you write in the correct order, descending exponents. 3, 2, 1, 0. Next, same thing. Identify the like terms, find them. So 7n to the 4th, negative 5n to the 4th. So that is 2n to the 4th. 4n cubed plus 2n cubed. Yeah, 2n cubed, 4n cubed, that is 6n cubed. Next is the minus 7n, the next one. And then last are the constants. So we have 7 and a plus 3, so that is plus 10 at the end. That is it. So next, let's talk about how to subtract, subtract polynomials. So we have 3a minus 8a squared minus 8 minus 4a plus 8 plus 3a. What you want to do here, distribute the negative into the second polynomial and then just combine like terms. So I'm going to distribute the negative, so that becomes a negative 4a. Negative to the plus 8, that's going to be minus 8. Negative to the 3a is going to be minus 3a squared. So from here, space a little bit. Just combine like terms. So I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to start with the highest numbered exponents. So 3a squared and negative 8a squared. Combine those, you get negative 11a squared. 3a, and then minus 4a, so that's going to be negative 1a or just negative a. And then you have negative 8 combined with a negative 8 is a negative 16. That is it. Let's look at the next example. So distribute the negative. So you get negative 8p to the 4th. Since that's minus 7, when I distribute the negative, it becomes plus 7. Then distribute the negative, you get minus 6p. Now just combine like terms. 6p minus 7 plus 2p to the 4th. Find the largest exponent, looks like p to the 4th. So I have positive 2p to the 4th combined with a minus 8p to the 4th. Combine those, you get negative 7p to the 4th. Nope, negative 6p to the 4th. I'm looking at all the other stuff. All right. Next we have 6p and negative 6p. 6p minus 6p is just 0. So those just cancel out. So we can just ignore those. And then last, we have 7 and a negative 7. So again, that's just 0. So we can just cancel those out. So get negative 6p to the 4th. All right. I think that'll just about do it. Make sure if you have any questions, you email me. We'll see you guys next time.